All right. Hello, everyone. This is Princess Duncanson from the Royal Podcast, and I am here with Vincent Bohanan. I said your last name right?
Bohanan, that's right.
All right. So he is going to introduce himself because, well, first of all, I already did my research. So I know we at the Stellars. We at the Stellars. And I'm like, okay now, my interviews is getting bigger and better now. All right. Tell us about yourself. Tell me about you.
So I am Vincent. And I have a choir, the Sound of Victory. I have two choirs actually, one out here and one in Atlanta.
Okay.
But I love choir music. I am one that is still pushing choir music because there's still a remnant of people that believe in choir music and that love choir music. And so I'm just one that has been chosen by the Lord. And he has really graced me for this great season that we're in today. Okay.
So tell me, like, if I wanted to listen to your music, where am I going? Because I know where to go.
Yeah,
but I want my audience to know where to go.
You're going on YouTube, you're going on Spotify, you're going on Apple Music, iTunes, all of the platforms that are out there. You can find me. Just search my name, Vincent, and let me tell you, it's on everything, literally.
And the good thing I love about it is that, and one of my questions I want to ask you, you know, why do you feel like contemporary gospel music is so important?
I think contemporary gospel music is so important because it's bridging. I think contemporary is really a mixture of young and old. It's still a hint of that traditionalism in it, but it's still giving that new vibe, that new way. And that's why I love it so much, because it's a mixture of two. I know we have traditional and then we have contemporary, but I believe that contemporary has a hint of traditionalism in it as well, that sound.
You know what I've been noticing lately that I've seen? They've been taking the old school music, putting some good beats on it. And then you got a little bop on it, like you hit the wave in the water, but you got a little Jersey beat on it. You're like, okay now.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Are you from Jersey? Where are you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
You from Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Okay. My husband's from Brooklyn, and I'm starting to get to know a little bit more Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a vibe.
Brooklyn is everything. Brooklyn is the best.
And let me ask you a question. Were you raised in a church or?
Born and raised in the church. My mother, actually, I was literally, I came out on the choir anniversary at my church, and my mom was on the way to church, and then she had to turn around and have me. So I'm
surprised she still didn't keep going
and
be like, we're going to have you in the Lord's house, okay?
Let me tell you, so I was like literally raised in church. That's
amazing.
all I know. That sound, that choir sound, that church sound.
That feeling, right?
Yeah,
that feeling that resonates with you. And so I wrote a book called Still Standing. And I wrote that book at one of the darkest parts of my life because I've been through a lot. So, you know, they always say, I don't look like what I've been through. And I titled it Still Standing because I felt like my relationship with God, it wasn't so much the church. It wasn't so much other people. It was me knowing that I could depend on him. And I wrote that book, Still Standing. So I want to ask you, why are you still standing?
I'm still standing because I believe that the Lord has placed me here for a reason. And the promise over my life is still each day being fulfilled. And so until the promise is, there and we can see everything that the Lord has promised me, I have to keep on living. I have so much more that the Lord wants me to do and that he needs me to do for this time. And so I'm still here, and so that is what keeps me rolling, knowing that I have an assignment. I'm here and I have a purpose.
I love that.
So when you know that you have an assignment and a purpose, that's going to be your driving force.
Got you. So when you know what your assignment is, you know what your purpose is, and then you know where your help comes from.
Yes.
It all comes together and it aligns in one.
It all comes together, and that drives you to keep on pushing no matter what happens, no matter what is happening in your life. That'll just drive you to say, okay, I got to keep on pushing. And
when you find yourself that you may be at your darkest hour, like, what do you lean upon? What do you do to kind of be like, you know what, Vincent? We're going to come up out of this.
Music and prayer. Prayer has been is literally everything. That is where I'm able to cry. I'm able to tell the Lord about everything that I feel. And that's what I love about it, because it's literally a conversation.
Thank you.
Prayer is a conversation. It's just not me asking for this and this and this and this. But as I'm praying, he's actually telling me and showing me the way. He's giving me the instruction. He's giving me everything that I need. And so prayer is so important, because as a creative and as an artist, there's always so much that is happening in our mind.
Yes.
You know,
so it's like God will drop something amazing, right?
Yes.
And then here come the enemy, like, oh, it ain't that amazing.
It's
You're like,
literally a war.
Is it not? Thank you.
It's an ongoing war.
And I want people to hear you say that, because I think a lot of times people get to see people on social media and get to see people of your caliber, get to see people of your other people with you that's going to be on the stage caliber, and they're like, oh my God, they got it together. When it's like, no, you know your purpose, you know your assignment, but you still keep that conversation up daily with God, and you still have to overcome challenges daily.
It's a daily walk, literally overcoming this, overcoming that, overcoming the people, overcoming what they have to say about you, all of that stuff. And at the same time, still being creative.
Love it.
Still being creative, still writing and all that other stuff. So it's a lot, but he has called us to this. And so this is why we're able to do it.
And like Erykah Badu said, you're sensitive about your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you put your heart into something, it took me so long to get my book out, because I was like, I want to tell my story, but I don't want to be judged. I didn't want to be judged, but I'm past the judgment, because the 10 people that may judge me, I'm gonna help 100 people that's gonna be like, thank you for your story. It encouraged me.
There's a whole world out there.
Yes.
So we can't really put and say, you know, I'm not, or I don't want to do it or whatever. There's a whole world out there, you know, and so you keep on.
All right.
Keep on doing.
Now, this is my last question for you. What can we see from you in the near future? What's coming out?
Oh my God, we've got an album coming out next month, September 15th.
Okay.
We're celebrating our 10th anniversary right here in New York City.
Oh, can we come? I want to come. Can we be there?
January 27th and 28th.
All right.
The Sound of Victory's 10th anniversary is going to be an amazing time. So we want everybody to come. That's our 10th anniversary, and we are recording again.
Okay.
Because I've got songs and songs and songs forever. So I'm excited about that. And so we got a great year planned out for 10, and we got the album coming out. And so we got so much that's happening. If anybody knows me, you know that I'm always going to keep on, no matter what. And so you're always going to hear something new and all of that. That's just how I am. So expect something great. Yeah.
I'm excited. So you guys, you heard it here. There's going to be a 10-year anniversary next year, January, here in Brooklyn. He's also out in Atlanta. Google him, look him up. And obviously, you know what? Each person has a testimony, and you can always share it with him, and he shares his through his music. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye.